Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. So the first thing I'm gonna do is because I'm hearing all these little things and I'm hearing bits and pieces. So what I'm gonna do first is make sure instead of just spewing a bunch of BS, which I don't do that. You know me, I don't do that. I want to make sure that what I'm talking about is. Oh, here it is. All right. So, whew. Oh, the responses online are insane. Okay. So, depending on where you're watching from, either US and it's kind of late at night, or where I got this from initially, because I was just going to turn on YouTube, sift through some BS, and go to bed. And I see that Wrestle Talk, which I watch a bunch of their stuff, not all their stuff, but and some of their stuff is fun and speculatory, and I watch that too. But when they come across with news, it's usually pretty legit because they try to come across with stuff that are the sources that are real, you know. And if it sounds a little, they'll say that. They'll say that. Um, Here's a meme that says our expectations for you were low, but holy fuck. Jesus. All right, hang on. Just give me a second here. Oof. Okay, still looking. Okay, let's start with this. Let's go backwards because I haven't been live since Wrestle Kingdom, and I'll quick explain. You know, this has nothing to do with what the headline says, but just bear with me. Just bear with me. So look, it's been a rough week. We had to put down one of our cats last week, and or last night, excuse me, and that absolutely sucked. So I'm like, I'm not going live yesterday. I wasn't going to go live tonight. My mental health was really bad today. But then seeing this, I'm just like, whoa. Like I almost had goosebumps, and not in a good way. Like, is this real? What the hell am I reading? So the news came back within the last few days that Vince is back in the WWE. And I was like, okay. And then I read details behind it. And I was like, oh, so he's doing kind of a power play. Like, hey, I hold the most cards here still. I still own this company. I may not have a position in it, essentially, but I still hold the most cards. So you're going to let me back in, or I'm not going to okay anything as far as TV deals, media sales, all that kind of stuff. It's like, oh, yeah, that's a power play. And that happened pretty quick. A few members of the board stepped down. George Barrios and someone else who Vince had let go a few years ago in the beginning of the pandemic. actually at the start of the whole Peacock deal, um, they're back. So Vince has got a whole new crew at the top of WWE. And then within the last few hours, we heard that Stephanie McMahon stepped down, or within the last day or so. So a lot has happened in the last few days. And the main reason for Vince coming back was because it seemed like now, if any time, because Vince is coming back, it's time to sell the company. And my first, yeah, don't assume anything right now. Don't assume we're not assuming anything right now. Okay. Um so so my first thought is, okay, Vince is back and he's doing these big power play moves. And if the company is going to be sold, this kind of stuff, I mean, I know nothing about this, but the first thought off the top of my head is these kind of things take a while. And now I'm thinking right now, this very second, I'm trying to put myself back 20 plus years ago when all the shit with WCW went down. And then the news came out that it was sold to the WWE. That went through pretty quick, but not as quick as this, unless something behind the scenes had already been taking place. And Vince knew that this was going to be a done deal, as in, hey, okay, guys, this is what I'm going to do. And as soon as this is done, boom, I'll sell it to you. All right. So, right. Right. Yeah. Mark says Peacock has nothing to do with this at all. No, that's true. That's true. And that's part of, we can't assume anything as far as the aftermath of this news. We can't assume that. All right. So, but before I go any further with this, um, in other news, New Japan Pro Wrestling star Carl Fredericks has just officially signed with WWE for the NXT brand. So here's Denise Salcedo quoting Stephanie in her message on social media, I believe it was. WWE is in such a strong position that I have decided to return to my leave and take it one step further with my official resignation. So remember, before all the BS with Vince that happened last year, there was already news that she had stepped down. And it was shocking. And then all this other stuff came in. Okay, this is perfect. I just found this. So just give me a second here. Technology. Oh, technology. We love technology, don't we? Especially StreamYard. StreamYard makes this freaking easy. If anybody wants to start a podcast, boom. War Dog's doing play-by-play of everything that's going to happen. Dude, you can't assume anything. Remember what I say? Don't assume. Okay, hang on. Leave studio. No, not that. Share screen. Here we go. Share screen-a-rooney. This is just the old Twitter box here. And this is like the top of, well, you search WWE. Whoops, damn it, now I lost it. Hang on. Let me do this again. Okay, we're not doing the bad boy Janela. Okay, here we go. So here, Steve Muehlhausen. So from what I've heard, this is a pretty reliable source here. Sources: WWE has been sold to Saudi Arabia's public investment fund. The company will go back to being private. Unknown if Vince McMahon will return to head of creative, but it is expected by some people. Okay, so we'll just take the creative thing out of it for now, okay? Because we don't know, like I said, we do not know the aftermath of this. So let's not assume anything. We're going strictly on the stuff that WWE is sold right now. John Alba, who is on Fight TV, he's a sportscaster. He works with the who is it? Oh, Eric Bischoff and Matt Hardy. Okay. It is worth reminder WWE board unanimously disapproved of Vince returning in writing. That board included Stephanie McMahon, Nick Khan, and Paul Levesque. Okay. This is as of 4 hours ago. This is a great way to put it. Okay, so June, and this is kind of what I just said. Stephanie McMahon named interim CEO. July 22nd, Stephanie is named chairwoman and co-CEO. January 10th, Stephanie resigns as WWE. Blah, 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 blah. Vince McMahon named executive chairman. This whole thing played out so fast. Tell me y'all lying. I'm not gonna play any of this auto because that's just cold. Spirit Halloween. All right, I'm not finding anything else is besides that one, but all right, so we'll stop sharing there. And if anybody has any other links, please send them my way. So yeah, it seems like the news is legit. So then what now? In other news, Zach Bonifer says, congratulations to Samantha Irvin and Ricochet on their engagement. Well, there's that. Yes, we do celebrate love on this podcast. We are we're happy about that. War Dog's just making up names now. Who's Jared? I don't know. That's a jeweler, isn't it? Happy birthday, Buff. Oh, it's Buff Bagwell's birthday? Okay. I think Uncle Howdy was on NXT tonight. Okay, I watched NXT tonight. But I didn't watch it that closely. It was okay. Truckopedia says it's private again, just like in the Attitude Era. So yeah. Styles says, "Oh, that's a." Oh, Styles wants me to purchase WWE from the Saudis. No, that's not going to happen. I have about a nickel to throw at him. Yeah, that's okay. Truckopedia is sharing tweets with me That's nice, but I'm blocked. Okay, Sean Ross Sapp says, and I don't know how I can read that. Oh, I can read this because I'm not logged in because he has me blocked. Okay, so Sean Ross Sapp says again, nobody in WWE has confirmed this. Some have even said they don't believe it. Um, just going down his thing here. So at least we know one thing that's legit is that El Idolo on Andrade tweeted 11 hours ago, bye. Cryptic as hell. Um, so I don't know. I really don't know what to think about this. More Vincent Kennedy McMahon's relationship with his children. More at 11. Yes. Well, that can't be doing well. Right now they're banging on what the hell is his wife's name? Or soon to be former wife. I can picture her. I can't even think of it. Stephanie and her brother Linda. Thank you. They're banging on Linda's door saying, "Mom, we got to get Dad to rehab again." He's trying to sell the company to Saudi Arabia. Like I said, we don't want to speculate anything, but the first thing that people, of course, are talking about are people like Sami Zayn is one of the biggest stars in wrestling right now. He specifically does not, I repeat, does not vehemently disagrees on the whole Saudi, like this whole just going to Saudi Arabia. Because they will kill people like him. And then of course their stuff on LGBTQ rights and just women's rights. And granted, there is some people that say, "Oh, it's starting to change." Well, yeah, it's still about 50 years to 100 years in the past. It's not in a good place. It's Rhonda says, "Is this good for WWE?" We have to wait and see. Number one, we have to wait and see if this is like, I mean, there's some. I'm shocked at the stuff that is coming out there, as far as sources and whatnot. I just saw the Royal Rumble poster, and some people are pointing, some people are just looking, some people are just angry. Then there's Seth Rollins going, is he still laughing? Let me refresh my feed here. See if there's anything interesting on here. Oh, MLW. Okay. All right, nothing on the face botch. Wait, I thought I saw something here. Oh. WWE star jokes about hot news of the evening. Monumental day in WWE history as reports, and the company has been sold to Saudi Arabia. Okay, I'm reading this from Wrestle Talk News. Saudi Arabian Public Investment Fund. The belief is that the company will go private so Vince McMahon can reign in charge without having to answer to shareholders and or a board of directors. Okay. Read the full story here on a potential sale at this link. However, one WWE star has his own idea of what tonight's real major story is coming out of NXT. Drew Gulak tweeted, "Hot news of the evening. Hank Walker hit a beautiful flying cross arm breaker tonight against Charlie Dempsey at NXT's hashtag New Year's Evil." I did see that. That was pretty good. By the way, I found out recently that Charlie Dempsey is William Regal's son. Looks like a chip off the old block. This seems to be the closest of any WWE name has come to publicly addressing the news tonight so far. Of course, there's been plenty of reaction from the wrestling world outside of WWE personnel, including Matt Cardona, whose wife Chelsea recently re-signed with WWE, who tweeted, "Anything can happen in the World Wrestling Federation." Oh God. Are we going back to that? So, and I did not realize that that was legit. So apparently, breaking news, Mrs. Cardona has recently re-signed with the WWE. Guess we'll find out at Rumble time. So yeah, I was listening to the guys from Wrestle Talk. Okay, so this Steve Muehlhausen, if you don't know who that is, he's of the Zone, the ones that recently were in the news about getting the Impact Wrestling worldwide deal on the Zone. 170 plus countries can now watch Impact Wrestling. That the Zone. So if someone on the inside of the industry hears that, well, I mean, I don't think he would say something if it wasn't true. I mean, that's a pretty big that's something pretty big to just throw out there, you know? That's McMahon had stated it was his intention to facilitate a sale of the company. He changed bylaws. He changed the company's bylaws to ensure that no sale or media rights deal could be completed without his approval. Upon McMahon's turn, to further board members resigned of their own volition. Man Singh, who was the one heading up the board's investigation into McMahon, and Ignace Lahad. I'm probably botching the pronunciation of that, so please forgive me. My goodness. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Um, oh, all right. Back in the chat here. Chelsea resigned. Who knew that? First time hearing it. Right, right. I don't know if that was something that was supposed to be secret or what. I don't know. Rhonda says Vince ruined the WWE. I liked 90s wrestling. It was more exciting. Well, you have him to thank for that too, you know, unless you're talking about 90s wrestling from another company like WCW. No, I know they're not going to go back to calling it the WWF. No, that I know that. They want Sting Undertaker to have a match. No. Oh God! If it goes private, basically he can sign with whatever network or service he wants. Yeah, as far as a TV deal, yeah, and that's completely up in the air. Like if you I mean just hearing this news about Saudi Arabia if it's legit. Um which I'm sure we're going to find out in the next 24 hours if it's legit cuz it's late. It's late. Um no, I had a thought and I completely just VK is such a gigantic pile of shit. um, oh, talking about it going private, um, and signing with someone. There were some people wondering, you know, what are the next TV deals going to be like? Well, I would think this sale is certainly going to affect that. Um, yeah, brain fart. I never do that. I never do that. My cat is on the other side of the room, just starting to stir and stretch and look around like, what? What happened? In other news, my cat Ozzy just yawned. Um, oh, hey now, Jack. These she characters. Oh, dear God. Watch him go back to TV 14. Uh, yeah, so I don't know. I'm I I'm doing my best to not assume the worst at this time because like I said, let's make sure this is all legit first. And some newspapers, if not all of them, will be talking about this in the wee hours of the morning when they get the full story from maybe a press conference or press release, I should say. um so yeah, uh 2023 telling 2022 hold my beer. And I've said that joke before about, you know, just thinking about the past few years, the pandemic, how it just absolutely shook the entire sports entertainment industry to its knees, including baseball, basketball, everything. Everything across the board got affected because of audiences and live, you know, games and performances and whatnot. Um, so if you're so if, you know, we'll just do a little quick timeout. If you're digging this conversation, make sure you smash the like button, smash the sub button, because I'm gonna do my best to stay on top of this because this is ridiculous. I don't even have any alcohol in the house to just I've got a Monster. I got a few NA beers in the fridge. That's it. Oh no, I think I got like a shot's worth of rum shata in the other room, but I tried to save that for coffee. Aaron says bye bye Sami Zayn too. Well, like I said, let's see. Let's see if this is all legit first. Then we're gonna if the news is legit, then we will see the dominoes fall. We will see reactions. We will see reactions from people live, from people in the company, from people outside of the company. And like I said, we'll see that over the course of the next 24 to 48 hours, give whether if the news is real. That's what we have to worry about first. Is the news real? Because right now it's so fresh. Like Subway. I'm sorry, I had to. Damn it, now I want Subway. This is what I was munching on earlier and choking on at the same time. I had some like sesame sticks. I love these. I loved them as a little kid, and then I didn't have them for decades, and then I saw them again, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like a little kid in a candy store. I need salty snacks. That's why Jay Bone's gaining so much weight. Thank you, Aaron. Yes, smash that like button. Truckopedia says, J-Bone, I was more happy it was the 24th anniversary of the premiere of Batman Beyond. Now it's like, well, this happened. David Cohen, good evening. What in the wide world of sports is going on around here? Oh, thank God we have AEW and Impact. Well, there's that. Of course there is. If it's true, how do you think the superstar's feeling right now, Jay? I'm not even going to say, because like I said, we cannot assume how they're feeling. Everyone, every single individual, whether in the ring or in the office, is all going to have a different opinion. Some people are going to, of course, be a little scared. Some people are going to look at it, depending on how the sale went down, maybe look at it as, hey, maybe this is a sign of job security, and then, or maybe it just the opposite. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to feel. I can't assume everyone's just going to be like, well, that's it, I'm out. I can't assume that. Now Aaron wants to eat Subway too. Well, congratulations. This news is bringing out everyone tonight, right? Right? I'm sure I'm not the only one that spit my drink across the room. Elephant in the room. Vince McMahon and his mental wellness issues. It's oh, like I said, the kids are pounding on Linda's door. Dad needs to go to rehab. And quit banging 20-year-old girls. It's gone to his head. He's caught something. One thing that can unite people, VK doing dumb shit. Well, he's been doing that for decades, but it's all subjective whether you like what's going on in the world of wrestling or not. This is evil payback since his daughter left. No, the daughter leaving might be just okay. You're back. Okay, then because she was leaving before. Remember, I don't think. She came in when everything was going haywire with her dad. And I'm not going to assume that this news would drive her out. There's a much different situation because I'm just thinking about the boardroom right now. There's a much different situation in the boardroom right now. Okay. Vince is back. He's on top. He's back in the company. He brought back his old crew, Barrios, and I can't think of her name, that were gone a couple years ago prior to the Peacock deal. There's a few people that left the board. So, but Nick Khan is still there, and Nick Khan is good at doing these kind of deals. He's the one that got the deal done for Peacock and such, and for the SmackDown and whatever, the other media deals. So the board is set now. So in just thinking about that, that's probably why Steph was like, okay, all things are in play now. No matter what happens to the future of the company, I'm going to bow out. That's just what I'm thinking. I can't think of Stephanie leaving the company as like, oh, screw this place, I'm out of there. I can't think of it like that, David Cohen says Michelle Wilson. Oh, that's the other one that came in with Barrios. That's it. Thank you, David. Thank you. Critical Sting. Resign. Come back and sell to Saudi. Pure evil chicanery. It's one way to look at it. Good evening, Terrence. So, yeah, anyone else with thoughts on this? I'm going to go back on. responding to Trickopedia. Sent me some stuff here in his opinion on what he sent me. No, I hear you. I hear you. Bison. I love Bison. Bison from TNI Impact just tweeted, in other news, this Friday, Impact Wrestling presents Hard to Kill live on pay-per-view. Yes, let's not forget that, folks. Friday, when Friday comes, folks, and don't mind me clicking around here. I'm just checking different sources on stuff. Just check. Oh, the Discord. My goodness. Cocaine and hookers, my friend. Cocaine and hookers. The Discord is absolutely going batshit crazy. And if you don't know the Discord, it's the TNI Discord. Garrett Kidney just tweeted a bit ago, will be extremely funny if I wake up in the morning and it turns out everybody got it wrong. LOL. Fightful Select reports Triple H will still remain as COO and head of creative, for all WWE television. A lot of people probably reading that and saying, I don't believe it. Not for a second. My goodness. But yeah, when Friday comes, we are all absolutely going to be ready for some Hard to Kill. I have not purchased it yet. I usually do that stuff like last minute, but I will absolutely be buying Hard to Kill. And the rumors about Jay White. It was Hikuleo. Now it's Jay White. That was before they heard about Jay White's contract is also going to be over soon. It's like, oh, wait, what? I thought it was Hikuleo. No, it's Jay White too. Well, holy shit, I know. Now people are starting to share stuff around. What? WWE is what? Let me jump back on the old Twitter thing. See new tweets. Oh man, this is gonna break Twitter. This is absolutely gonna break Twitter. Why is CM Punk trending? Vince is Okay, so this is kind of funny. Vince is trending with Saudi. Okay. So we click on that. Of course, the top of the thing from an hour ago is still Steve Muehlhausen. WWE has been sold to Saudi Arabia's public investment fund, blah, 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 blah. Still seeing Kevin Kelly. Kevin Kelly. We love Kevin Kelly. The real Kevin Kellys. So did Vince sell to the Saudis or what? Someone please let Kevin Kelly know. Hockey talk. Holy crap, the Devils are winning. Someone retweeted says, guess hockey Twitter found out that Vince is back in power of the WWE. Psst. Oh, and the people are starting to come out now with the whole LGBTQ thing. So yeah, no, look, I know that there's things with there are certainly issues that, you know, people with LGBTQ that if you are that they will kill you in Saudi Arabia, and it's just wrong. Okay, so John Alba, okay, says I want to make it extremely clear when I say this doesn't mean it's not going to happen, as it very well may, but everyone I've spoken to who I trust as sources and have trusted there for years do not believe at this moment a deal between WWE and the Saudis is done. Thread goes on here. That does not mean it's not, but I still have been unable to confirm reports it is. There's also important distinction between a deal being done and a deal being agreed upon. A deal being done and finalized that quickly would be surprising, given all of the moving pieces. Hashtag WWE. And that's absolutely right. Okay, so that's from John Alba's timeline. Let me. Okay, so this is just 5 hours. Dave Meltzer tweeted the WWE Board of Directors unanimously voted Vince to be the new executive chairman of the board. Okay, let me look at Dave's timeline really quick. Something major about to break. 3 hours ago, Dave says feels like it. That is the belief. That tweet's been deleted. Okay, well, that doesn't help. Kevin Kelly. Okay, where's this Steve? Okay, let me look at. Now let's look at this Steve Muehlhausen guy. Pin tweet. WWE's been sold. Deadspin. Oh, dear God. Deadspin says tonight WWE's talent roster wrestles with a very real possibility they'll soon be working for a brutal totalitarian state. Dear God. sources. The shit is about to hit the fan, is what has been described to me as what is about to happen in WWE. That was 2 hours ago. Capped off by the resignation of Stephanie McMahon late this afternoon. The consensus around WWE in the last few days is disgust, awkwardness, and nervousness as people don't know what's going to happen next. That was 4 hours ago from Steve. All right, let's scroll back up here. Wow. A lot of people still believe in Fightful. Within the last year, they got 80,000 subscribers back because YouTube nuked their last channel. That was crazy. So congrats to them. Big tweet. Working hard on it, man. Some moving parts are here, but that's the way it's been described to me. Lou D'Angeli of Impact Wrestling, behind the scenes stuff, says, biggest news I have is Impact Wrestling's Hard to Kill live event in Atlanta is sold out. However, it is available on pay-per-view. ... The big question out of Hard to Kill is Dirty Dango going to sign? Because apparently he's wrestling this weekend. All right, nothing new here. If Saudi claimed WWE, it's going to change. Well, yeah, of course. Oh. If there was this much chatter online, wouldn't WWE say something ASAP no matter what time it is? No, because they are more professional than that. They're when something is ready to be put out there, they'll put it out there in some form of a press release. Swag fan, good evening. What's up, J-Bone and everyone? Just heard the news. This is insane. Yeah, I just want to remind people to breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Breathing is very important. Macho Man was Bonesaw in Spider-Man. Macho Damas confirmed. Of course. J-Bone, watch us wake up tomorrow, and the real news is that someone named Saw D is the first name Saw, last name D. Oh, that's funny. Oh. This news is as dirty as Prince Harry's book. Oh. Oh. That's kind of funny. I'm not going to assume how dirty that book is. But that's funny. The just seeing if there's anything else. Two hours ago. Oh, this is funny. The headline in Wrestle Talk 2 hours ago report shit is about to hit the fan in WWE. And that was from Steve Muehlhausen. So when that went out there, people are like, excuse me? What's going on here? I'm gonna rephrase, because for a while I could not get on the PW Insider at all. I'm just seeing if there's anything on here. Stephanie McMahon resigns from WWE. That's from 6 hours ago. No, there's nothing. Okay, so from 7 p.m., Vince McMahon elected WWE chairman of the board unanimously. Comments on Stephanie McMahon's exit. Okay. So as far as company news, that's the last thing on PW Insider. So they're not touching this yet. And neither is, let me double check WrestleZone, because those are usually my first two things right there that I go to, is WrestleZone and PW Insider. Vince. Okay, so WrestleZone is okay. So their top news at the top of the page is Vince McMahon elected chairman of the board. God, I love these pop-up ads. They're just great. So yeah, so Nick Khan isn't going anywhere. Looks like he's staying. He was co-CEO, but now he's just by himself in his position. So that's it for that. Oh, there's notifications. Let's quick look at the notifications. Bison is spreading around the Impact news. All right. Good for him. He's biased. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, go back in here. Oh, Millard Harris. Hello. Good evening. What's up, J-Bone? I can't believe this news possibly happening. Got me back in the chat. Can't wait until Friday night. Hard to kill. There you go. See, that's where the real wrestling fans will be. Friday night. I can't handle all this drama WWE stuff. It's just too much. Where's my impact? I think Hard to Kill is going to be low key, really really good. Like it's because I mean all this stuff is just going to blow everything else out of the water, at least for the next 24 to 48 hours. Bell's boy. Heard one of the gimmicks matches is considered as bone saw on a pole match. Oh, that's funny. Scatterbrain says, I've been watching pro wrestling for over 40 years. I seen this coming, but not the Saudi. No offense. Yeah, I hear you. Well, yeah, it was in the back of a lot of people's mind. It's like, all right, Vince is not getting any younger. And then he stepped away. And then there was a new chapter in WWE, and it was a little exciting again. Oh, Trips is ahead of creative. Oh, Stephanie's on top with Nick Khan. Oh, they're bringing back some old faces. Oh, you know. And nothing earth shattering happened in the company. I mean, some of the returns were pretty big, like Bray Wyatt and such. But the real test of time with this new crew was how was it going to survive compared to when Vince was in charge? Well, now we don't even get to know because, well, Vince is back. Apparently, day-to-day stuff is not going to change. That's one thing that Vince said in his press release. He's like, I'm back. Day-to-day stuff, as in, so if people don't believe that he's not going to be a part of Gorilla, but apparently he's not even going back to his old office in the the Titan Towers. He's just doing all this from his own office at home and whatever. I mean, I'm sure some stuff is done at work as far as the board and whatnot. Because you got to have people present to yay or nay, all that kind of stuff. So, but the critical sting. Slammiversary's theme. Our world won't stop changing. Triple H to Impact confirmed. No. Courtney says her head hurts a lot. Well, you need to step away from your phone for a bit. Give your eyes a break. Oh. What else we got here? Good on break from work, and all hell's breaking loose. All hell's breaking loose. Good Kiss song. Hope you and your family are doing good. We are okay. We are okay. Shakapedia says I find this Awful convenient. This is trending now with Raw 30 and Royal Rumble right around the corner. This could be just a leak put out by WWE to throw people off track. Oh, so that nothing from the events get leaked and they just throw BS out there. Hey, we got this going on over here. Don't mind this over here. Like, you talking about that? Yeah, could be. I just got home from work. What's going on? Oh, stuff. Courtney says she feels bad for most of the people that Triple H brought back. No, don't feel bad for them. People are. I've seen a few people bring up in speculation posts, just, amidst everything going on, that, and like I said, don't assume nothing. I'll keep saying it. Don't assume that a lot of people that Trips brought back are not safe. As in, if this is true, now this is before all this tonight, okay? This is before all this tonight, that if a sale is going to happen, really going to happen, that Vince, Nick, and whoever, would clean house again, clean up the company before a sale. Well, there's this. So now, if, and I mean that's a big if. Remember, that's a big if, big I, big F. I need a sesame stick break. Hang on. Grabbing another monster too. What is this? Oh, pretty blue. We'll do pretty blue. Matches the colors. Sorry, that was probably loud. My apologies. Justin Miller. The NWO is returning to finish the job they started back in 2002, injecting the poison, as Vince said, right? He injected the poison. Millard Harris says, J-Bone, how long before people start saying that Stephanie is all elite going forward? No. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. If she's stepping away from the company, the only thing that I would have to assume, and I always say don't assume, but because this is like completely aside from wrestling, is that first and foremost, she's a mother. She has a family. She has kids. And at some point, if you are in a position like Stephanie McMahon, when you have a ridiculous amount of money, you don't have to go to work anymore. You can stay at home. You can raise your kids. You could be a mom. You have time to focus on being a mom and plan for the future a different way. Mark, thank you very much. Much love, brother, for the super chat. Thanks for streaming tonight, Bone Dragon. Much love, bro. Hope you're feeling better. I know you you were feeling pretty gnarly over the holidays. Hope you're getting stronger. Hope everything's just turning around for you. J-Bone doing ASMR with the can opening. Oh no. If I'm doing ASMR, I'm going to do like a Barry White nighttime. Oh, that's just going to get horribly bad. Hi, this is J-Bone. The non-smoking section's on the floor of the club tonight. You know? That's funny. The real news, you guys crack me up. Real news is J-Bone bought the company and is going to make it light blue to match his headphones. Yes. We're going to color coordinate everything. Everyone has to wear matching socks and undies. Everyone has to wear blue. But what days? Only on days that end in Y. So she's not going. That's funny. She's not going to AEW because she's going to GCW. Obviously. Yes, obviously. Justin, much love, brother. Thank you for the super chat. Check my post from Discord right now. Okay. Oh. Fightful Wrestling. September 12th, 2021. WWE files trademark on WWE Evil. Jason Hull says, well, at least they're self-aware. What? Is that what? Okay. Oh, no. Okay, here's an update. Okay. Okay, so this is courtesy of Cassidy Haynes of bodyslam.net. Update. Here's what I've got here. Should we share this? No, I'll just read this. Update. Here's what I've put together so far. The deal isn't completely finalized because WWE must provide notice to shareholders and other parties. There are legalities to go through as the company is publicly traded. But, again, I'm told a deal has been agreed to in principle. Okay. Yeah, there's a process to this. There's a process to this. I'm just reading the thread here, seeing if there's anything. You know, it's funny. You used to look for, oh, well, so-and-so's verified on Twitter, so it must be legit. Now you can just buy your check. Now you can just buy your check mark. And no, I have not bought my check mark yet because I don't have an iPhone. Apparently, you can only do it if you have an iPhone. I have a Google phone. So, someone said backtracking. So there's that. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate it. Smack fan. I love these ASMR videos. I can't lie. What? Zach says Blue Chew. What? What is happening? Are we switching gears here? What's going on? Maybe Stephanie will take over for Scott since Bully put him through a table. LOL. Stephanie is hard to kill. Oh my God. She's taking Don Callis' spot, don't you know? The real news is Pat McAfee is returning soon. I have not heard that. In fact, I have not heard anything about him in a while. And that's because he was doing stuff for someone else. I don't remember who. But that dude is talented. Can we get Pat McAfee versus Paul Logan at WrestleMania? That is as much as I poo-pooed the whole Paul Logan thing and everything. Or no, who am I thinking of? Jake Paul? Paul Logan? I forget. Never mind. Brain fart. They could lose shareholders because of this, could they? As in people would sell? Courtney's all excited. I have a Google phone too. We're the only two people in the world that have Google phones, by the way. I'm kidding. Pat is still doing stuff for football. Okay. Logan Paul. That's it. Logan Paul. Logan Paul, whatever. Logan Paul versus Pat McAfee. Logan Paul being the rookie of this past year, Pat McAfee being the rookie of the year before, I believe. Drugopedia says college game day who Pat is working for, I think, is done now, so he'll be back soon. Oh, well, there you go. Oh, yeah, all the Bulls just happened, right? End of the year, beginning of the year. Apparently, our Wisconsin Badgers had a bull, too, even though they sucked. I think my dad said something to the effect of, yeah, they only need like 4 wins to get a bowl this year, bowl game. I'm like, what? Like, is that like legit? Is that what? What's happening? Like it used to be something special. No, you get a bowl game, you get a bowl game, and you get a bowl game. Everybody gets bowl games. I think it's not even special anymore. But anyways, rest in peace, Ant-Man Kang is coming. Yeah, I saw the trailer. I don't know all the characters, but it does look good. The special effects, of course. Chef's kiss. TNI toilet bowl? What? Behave, Zach. Bell's boy. So, J-Bone, do you think shenanigans will happen at the... Okay, we're switching gears now, apparently. So, J-Bone, do you think shenanigans will happen at the final AEW Trios match tomorrow night at the Forum? Yes. CM Punk will return and fuck him. That's what you get for asking that. No, I don't know. It's been fun. It's been a lot. It's been a lot of fun. I forget what kind of, was it Falls Count Anywhere? Something. J-Bone, what you smoking? Treehouse Fall 20 Bowl? Yes. You think, oh, that's interesting. You think Adam Cole will return and F up the Elite? But then who does Adam Cole go with? He doesn't have anybody. Kyle O'Reilly's not cleared. He just had fusion, like back and neck fusion surgery. Bobby Fish is gone. He's by himself. I think if Adam Cole is going to do anything, he's going to help him. Or maybe, I don't know. That's a tough one. Oh, Oreo apparently has an opinion. What do you think, Oreo? He's like, what are we talking about? Hi, Oreo. You were sleeping with Mama. Why are you here? Did you hear the shenanigans in Papa's office going? And said, I need to know what's up with that. Shenanigans ensued, yes. Swag fan says he will fuck them both at the same time. Well, there's that. Bell's Boy, thank you. Escalate de la Muerte, Ladder of Death. Ladder of Death match. Jiminy Christmas. Tonight's episode of Smashes Podcast is brought to you by Monster Energy. Yes, as a matter of fact, it is. Thank you. Officially, unofficially, of course. And don't forget your Manscaped products. I know that's on that other podcast, but I'll still plug it. As I say, it looks like, okay, we're done. We're switching gears now. Everyone's talking about now we're even talking about Ring of Honor stuff. The Kingdom. Justin says Ghost is better, J-Bo. Yeah, well, I just, I went with a 0 sugar 12 pack is what I went with. Oh, Adam to the Kingdom? I don't know. I don't know what Adams. We don't even know if Adams, of course, if Adams returns, he's cleared, but yes, to match my headphones, yes, because you have to coordinate. Oh, excuse me. All right. So let me just jump back. All right, so Cassidy Haynes actually put this on his bodyslam.net site as well. I'll probably be awake all night working on a follow-up. When I can confidently give another update, I will. That was a half an hour ago. And then he did this is what I have so far. So probably basically saying So just to sum up everything, the Saudi deal is done and they're taking the company private. And I just pinged. It's got a group. Who is this? Ryan. Who is this? Okay, I don't know who this guy is, but he said, just think if it was true, wouldn't WSJ and other big TV networks talk about this? No, because it's the middle of the night. She was like, we're just hearing it from journalists. No, it's because the insiders in the industry are going to be talking about this first. You know, the insiders are going to hear the whispers first. And like I said, the big, you know, the big people are going to cover this, 7, 8 o'clock, 9 a.m. news. They're all going to cover this then. Whether we get a press release or not, that's when they'll start talking about it. Like Fox News, whatever, CNN, the big ones. Justice says give it 12 hours. Right. Like they can't say nothing until, like you said, there is a process to this because of the shareholders, because it's public. There's actual laws that go along with this, which is why apparently Vince was getting investigated in the first place. Quit banging 20-year-old strippers, you old fuck. Tonight on the news. Did I get another thing on Twitter? All right, quit making me go back and forth between Twitter and a StreamYard. I love you, but all right, here we go. Oh, Swag fan, real quick. So are any wrestlers speaking on this? Yeah, there's a couple that are like joking about it, but they're not speaking on it. They're like, hey, you heard any news? Well, there's this. Yeah. J-Bo, do you think with Saudi Arabia maybe buying WE, do you think will have an effect on Jay White signing with them? Well, number one, that's all speculation. That's what I was joking about earlier when I was doing the back and forth thing. Because first we heard about Hikuleo, because Jay White challenged Hikuleo to a, was it loser leaves town match? Loser leaves town match. Loser leaves the company match. But it's called a loser leaves town match. So then people were checking on Hikuleo's contract. And the news came out about him. But then people were checking on Jay White's and they go, oh, but by the way, did you hear about Jay White's contract? Because apparently that's coming up too. Really soon. Like they didn't say any time. They were just saying, really soon. Oh, well, how soon? Really soon. Stop that. So I don't, Yeah, are there, like I said, with this news coming out, there's going to be a million different responses between men and women alike, you know? And we can't assume, other than maybe Sami Zayn's reaction. Uh, I shouldn't laugh, but uh, I chuckle because it's brutally obvious what his reaction is probably going to be. Um, that's okay, Truckopedia. No problem. Night, Courtney. I'll be live all night. No, I'm kidding. No, it's there's all the wow. I've been live an hour and a half. Jiminy Christmas. It doesn't feel like that. Mark says, I like jacked up on energy Fizzy's Bone Dragon. Oh, you should have seen me earlier today. Um, I was a hot mess. And I really don't mean that jokingly, but I was a hot mess. My mental health was in such a bad place. It really was. Like my anxiety was through the roof. I was walking through stores with Tracy, and there was a side of my brain that was like, just go sit in the car and just hug yourself. And then the other side of my brain said, no, fuck that. This will wear off. Just stay with your wife, walk through the store, take deep breaths. So that's what I did. But my anxiety was so bad, my brain literally felt like it was ping ponging off off inside of my head, off the inside of my skull. That's how bad my anxiety was earlier today. And I wasn't going to do Jack tonight. I was literally going to watch NXT, watch a little YouTube, hop on here if there was like anything semi interesting. Fucking Spectrum. J-Bone disappeared, yes. And there it goes again. Great. Oh, well, that just means that something wonky is going on in the neighborhood. Got dial up. Hello? Hello, I'd like my internet back. Fuck. Oh, yeah, and they claim they got the best internet on the planet. Yeah, except for late night when I'm, trying to do this. Oh, we're just going to randomly pull it. Oh, here's a random middle of the night update. Oh, thank you. Thank you. God. I love Swinger, but oops. But don't take his internet device too. Still got that beepers thing going on. That beeper gimmick. So, all right. So I'm not gonna do this all night. There's I'll quick check a couple pages and see if any other the Biden joke on Twitter or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is nuts. Steve Muehlhausen calls Cassidy Haynes one of the best in the business. All right, so let's check his page one more time, see if there's anything, but there probably isn't. What's the over under on me getting any sleep tonight, says Cassidy. That's kind of funny. All right, so he's got an update. This is from 11 minutes ago. I'm not sure what's in this, if there's anything new in this. All right, so this is from bodyslam.net. We have an update on the recent WWE deal, which would have the company sell to Saudi Arabia. Earlier, we reported WWE has sold to the Saudi Investment Fund. In an update, sources have told me that the deal isn't completely finalized because WWE must provide notice to shareholders and other parties. There are legalities to go through as the company is publicly traded. But again, I'm told a deal has been agreed to in principle. And then he shared the tweet, said the same thing. We'll continue to provide updates on the story. He shared Steve Muehlhausen's tweet about WWE's been sold. Be sure to check back bodyslam.net for wrestling news, blah, 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 blah. Little side thing here. Effie urges fans to support wrestling companies that don't behead gay people. Oh my. Oh. Yeah, here's a sign that Chelsea Green is returning to WWE. Apparently, she just shut down her OnlyFans page. So, well, we found out what happened to Mandy Rose, didn't we? She's a millionaire now. She don't give a fuck. Fella says J-Bone should get bought by the Saudis and he could afford a good internet connection. But bum. Thank you, fella. Effie's not wrong. You go, boy, Effie. Yeah. So that's it as far as updates. I'm not going to be live on this all night. I can't. Just keep refreshing pages, looking for updates. I can't do that. So we're going to cut this off here. I greatly appreciate all the, the super chats and whatnot. Make sure on your way out, smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications because we are going to stay on top of this. This is crazy. Like I said, 2023 is telling 2022, hold my beer. And I know I'm not the only person that said that, but damn, ain't that true? Like every year now is just telling the past year. You thought you were off the wall? And wait till you see this shit. So yeah, if I don't hear anything, then I'll just go live probably tonight or this coming evening with AEW stuff. If there's anything insanely different and or worthy of what I brought here tonight, then I'll go live. Like if WWE does come out with that, hey, by the way, if you heard the news, the whole shareholder press release thing, like I said, because there is a process to this. If that comes to the light of day saying, hey, here's this, here is the step for step in that process, then maybe I'll go live. Because I don't know how they're going to do this. I don't own a company other than what you see here. I own me, myself, and I. But thanks for everyone who tuned in tonight. Much love. Like I said, anyway, make sure you smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications. Why? So that you know when more of my content hits your screen. We're out of here. We'll see y'all later tonight. Love you. See ya.